Hey guys, good to see you again. So I am back, and this time we're not talking about trees over there. We are going to talk about this guy. Do you remember him? Like an old blast from the past. Larry, right? You guys know Larry. And if you are new to Mitchell School, welcome. This is Larry the Lion. And when we were in kindergarten and first grade, and now you big old second graders, Larry pops up quite often because he teaches us all about the lines. And we remembered way back in kindergarten that lines have to be straight. That's not true. I was giving you a few minutes to be like, no, Mrs. Nucci, that's not true. Larry's here to teach us that lines don't have to be straight, ever. In fact, he can do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and as long as he never bites his own tail, he's a lion. If he bites it like this, ew, Larry, ew. If he bites it like this, he's not a line anymore, he's a shape. So, we want to get away from shapes right now, so I'm going to pull him apart, and we're going to keep him a line. We're going to keep this lesson about line, but we're going to dig so deep into these lines. I'm going to ask you questions about what kind of mood your lines are in. Like, oh my gosh, look at that line over there. Oh, I don't think he's having a good day. I wonder why. Maybe he's hungry. So, you might have noticed, I hope you watched, I love the movie Inside Out, and it's a pretty awesome tool for me, with Larry too, to help introduce and get thinking a little bit about lines, colors, and emotions, like your feelings. So when I showed you guys anger on the Google Classroom page, that dude was big, hairy, and red. And he was all diagonal lines. Like, even if you looked at him when he got mad, right before the fire started shooting out of his head and he started slamming things with the chair, he made this face and it was all diagonal lines. His forehead creased, his eyebrows went down, his mouth went and his whole body language changed. He turned into this zigzag, like, monster machine. Even his suit and tie, they were like zigzags, pointy, very aggressive shapes. So, he was red. He was lots of diagonals and zigzags. Can you show that on a piece of paper as beautiful as this? Let me move, well, I'll move that after. When, you guys don't want to draw anger. Like, I don't want you drawing the character anger because, yeah, that's great to do, but it has nothing to do with what I want to do with you in a minute. So if you were going to take just a plain black oil pastel, you could use a pencil. You could use, I don't really want you to use a marker for this project, for this part. Right now I want you to be working in your sketchbook. So, you can pause me right now and go get a sketchbook. We used it for our trees. A pencil, if that's what you want to use, or one of the black crayons we got. And you should have gotten a cup of oil pastels. So, if you want to bring those on over too, great. Okay? So, this is just warming up our brains and trying to think about how we can actually make lines have a lot of feelings. Like, they're deep, you know what? Like, they have personality, like, they tell stories, they get tired. So, you know, Larry, for example, he gets, like, really lazy sometimes. He doesn't even stand up sometimes. So, come on over here, buddy, take it out. Tired lines on the floor. Get what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go back to anger. Now we have our tools, right? We're in our sketchbooks. Pretend this is Mrs. Nucci's sketchbook, okay? And I'm going to make the angriest line you've ever seen because I'm so mad because somebody stepped on my foot. And she did it before, too. And now My brand new shoes have a big scuff mark on them. I'm so mad. This is how mad I am. So mad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? Did you have a bad day? And the line is like, obviously I had a bad day. Look how mad I am. Right? So I'm going to even label this for you. This is so mad. And I even think mad should be in capital letters. It's so mad. He's yelling. And then I'm going to think about the person who maybe stepped on my shoe. How's she feeling? I didn't mean to step on her shoe. She's so mad. I don't know what to do. How am I going to make it up to her? I'm going to write her a letter and I'm going to I'll make her some cupcakes. And then maybe she'll feel better, because right now I'm so sad that I did that, and I don't even really know, I don't know how to make it better. So when a line is feeling that sad, it's very droopy. Sadness that I put on the Google Classroom page there from the movie. She sometimes was so sad she couldn't even walk. She just, I'm so sad. I don't even know what to do. I don't want to go anywhere. And I just think that line, even if it's black, right? It doesn't matter that we're not talking about color yet. It's just about what this line looks like, because it's so sad. He stepped on my shoe. Oh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I could even be so sad that I'm crying. And laying on the floor. And again, if I was walking down the hall as a good friend that I like to be, and I see a line that looks like this, like, oh my goodness, what happened? What happened, little buddy? Are you super sad? And he's telling me he's sad. So I'm going to label this one sad. Now remember, we're in our sketchbooks, but if you guys need more pages, fill them up, okay? Some people draw little, some people draw big. Mrs. Nucci draws like humongous ginormousness. I don't mean to, but I just do. All right, so we got the mad, we got the sad, and I'm only going to do one more with you because I know there's some other stuff we can get going on. But I also threw this one in the Google Classroom. Fear. He's adorable and hysterical. He, to me, looks like he's made of wet spaghetti. And whenever he's afraid of something, he has this really extreme reaction, right? So he sees, I don't know, let's just say that I'm so mad still because somebody stepped on my shoe again and ruined it. But now I'm kind of feeling bad that I made this person who's so sad. And I look at that line and I'm starting to feel like, oh, now I'm sad. And then I just found out that the sad line went and told their mom that I really overreacted. I yelled too much. So before I had a chance to apologize about my anger over my shoe, Sadness told her family. And that family called my mom. And I'm in big trouble. So now I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do? And then I hear my mom's footsteps coming up the stairs, and she's saying, Line, did you lose your temper today? And I'm not ready to talk about it yet, so I'm... And then from way over here, I ran into the attic, which scares me more, and there was a spider web, and I'm like, get it off. And then, so my scary lines are just, and usually when you're scared, you're leaning away from what scares you, right? If you have a really disgusting eel or a water snake swimming towards you, most people that are afraid of that would turn around and paddle the other way, right? You want to get away from it. If something gross is on your lunch table, you tend to think, oh, I don't want to sit there. So you think about the directions of your lines too. So a fear line is going to be fast moving, but it's going to be going away from what it is so afraid of. Okay? So, I guess in a way these could be happy lines too. You, as the artist, you're the ones that are in charge of how you make your lines, because nobody else can tell you what your feelings look like when they're up here in your imagination. Does that make sense? So a mad line to me might be excited to somebody else. My fear, or my scared of spiders, and I was afraid I was going to get in trouble there for a little while, you know? Nobody likes that feeling. When I had that feeling, it kind of made me feel like I wanted to run away. So these lines are fast. But some people might see those as joy, like, yay, we're going to Disney World! Or, yay, it's time for art! Woo! So the whole message behind this is you get to decide what lines feel like, and you get to choose what that looks like. So let's just say, for example, I happen to have this chef hat. It doesn't fit my oversized head. And inside of here, I hear something. Ooh, there's some feelings in here. Are you ready? Okay, so just knowing what you know from what we just talked about. Still keeping with just a black crayon. So, or pencil, pen, just not a marker. In your sketchbook still, right? Keep it basic. We're gonna talk about color the next time. I'm gonna reach way down deep in here. Hear them? There's a lot of feelings in this hat. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna announce the feeling. You are gonna show me what that feeling looks like. But it's not gonna look like a thing, right? It's not gonna be a cute little adorable frog that's eating a grilled cheese sandwich. It's going to just be a line. That's the assignment, okay? So, drum roll please at home. Oh my gosh, it's like the opposite of anything to do with art. Bored. Think about it. If you're bored, what is your body doing? What's your brain feeling? It's thinking, when is this going to be over? I'm so bored. Is your body jumping for joy because you're bored? Probably not. I don't know a lot of people that really like to be bored. Show me bored. Show me a bored line. Show me a line that is so bored that it's the boredest bored there ever was. All right. Next. We have... Good one. Confused. I've been confused a lot during this whole remote learning thing. Confused is an interesting line. Sometimes when you're lost and you go the wrong way. Huh? What? I should have went, right? No. So, when you're confused, whether it be trying to learn a new word or solve a brand new math equation, or you're lost or you're confused because you really don't like sun butter, but you keep getting it for lunch anyway when you're supposed to have the pizza, what do those lines look like? Think about that. Show me a confused line. This poor line. Try and help him, okay, after you draw him. All right, last one, guys. You ready? I get to see you guys in like 5 minutes. Ooh, we didn't do this one yet. Surprised! Okay, so surprised. I feel like that one's kind of fun and easy. What a good one to end on. Show me surprised. Somebody just went, hey, good morning, wake up. We're going to Disney World right now, so pack your bags. Wake up. You're going to be like, wait, what? What kind of line is what's going to happen to that line? My thought is that just don't rip your paper because you're going to be like, yay, right? I would think, unless you don't like Disney World, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, your biggest wish coming true as such a true surprise. So show me what that one looks like. The last one in here, I'm just going to leave you as a challenge. Because this, I know, is an easy brain warm-up, but I want to do this with you because it's going to lead us into this amazing artist named Jean Moreau. And he did all these crazy stories through lines and colors. So you see where we're going with this? All right, ready? Final challenge. I'm not even going to say a word to you about it. The challenge is the word hungry. Okay? I'm not going to say anything other than that. So we kind of talked about these. We kind of talked through the ones I pulled out of this hat. But this one, I'm not saying anything. Your challenge, your Nucci challenge word is show me a line that's hungry. All right. So I'll see you next time. I'm going to post this in our classroom, and I'll tell you where we're going to go from here because we're going to break out those watercolors I gave you. I'm going to teach you how to clean them because I know they're a little bit icky, but I promise I know how to save their lives. All right. I miss you. I'll see you soon. Don't be late. Okay. And email me anytime. You can watch this video anytime. If you can't make it to our lesson, like our live lesson today, no stress, no stress. Okay? All right. I will see you in a minute. Bye, you guys. Lines, lines.